Welcome to 2021 Accounting Day. I'm Chuck Harder. I'm Interim Director of the School of Accountancy. Thanks to the generosity of firms, alums, and others, our students and faculty are being recognized today with scholarships and awards. But before I begin talking about the awards, let me take a minute to recognize Tim Pearson. Last year, Tim passed away due to complications from the coronavirus. Tim was a leader, friend, and mentor. I think about him almost every day. Thanks to the generosity of the School of Accountancy Advisory Council, an endowed scholarship has been established in Tim's honor. The endowment will live forever because scholarships are paid from the earnings. The idea for the endowment came from Tim Veal and Marlon Nichols with the firm Nichols Colley. I want to thank Tim, Marlon, and the School of Accountancy Advisory Council for their leadership and generosity in establishing this endowment. Now to the awards. We have a great faculty. Every member of the faculty deserves to be recognized, but there's a limited number of faculty awards. So the faculties that are receiving awards, let me just run through them. First, Gloria Stewart is receiving the Ron and Barbara Schiffler Faculty Award. Melise Watley is receiving the Rutherford Excellence in Service in the MBA Award. Andrea Sheets is receiving the Porter Keetle Moore Faculty Fellowship, and Stephanie Hairston is also receiving the Porter Keetle Moore Faculty Fellowship. Justin Evans is receiving the Olivia Suggs Flanagan Faculty Fellowship for Outstanding Teaching and Research. Melvin Lamboy Ruiz is receiving the Dabbs, Hickman, Hill, and Cannon Accounting Scholar. And Paula Mooney is also receiving the Dabbs, Hickman, Hill, and Cannon Accounting Scholar Award. Brian Dallas is receiving the Michael Skinner School of Accountancy Excellence Award. And now we'll move on to the other awards.
Welcome to the 2021 Accounting Day Virtual Award Show. I am Dr. Andrea Sheets, and this is my colleague, Dr. Dwight Sneathen. For the second year in a row, we are unable to come together for Accounting Day. In fact, since I've been here, we've never had an in-person Accounting Day. Well, even though we cannot come together, we wanted to make sure we recognize our scholarship and award winners for 2021, and those that support the School of Accountancy through their contributions to student scholarships.
Campus was pretty sparse in the fall. With social distancing, we had limited classroom seating. My fall classes were actually broken into 3 groups. One group showed up on Monday, one on Wednesday, and one on Friday, with the rest of the class joining me live on Zoom. Attendance wasn't mandatory, and many of our students chose to attend virtually from home. So again, it was pretty quiet on campus. For the spring semester, we pushed to get students back into the classroom. That increased the numbers and the traffic and made parking more difficult, but things were a little closer to normal. My class split into 2 groups, a little smaller, but they're on campus now and required to attend on their group days. We look forward to returning to normal in the fall, and I'm sure the definition of normal will be clarified at a later date by our institution. We look forward to meeting together, hopefully for Meet the Firms in the fall and Accounting Day in 2022. Stay tuned for updates. All right, Andrea, let's go ahead and get started.
All right, so the first scholarship that we're going to award is the J. Richard Henry Scholarship. In memory of Jack Richard Henry Jr.'s established by his parents, Jack and Horthy, J.R. began his career at Price Waterhouse and then went on and started an accounting firm, Holland, Henry, and Bromley, LLP in Savannah. And the award winners for the J. Richard Henry Scholarship are Collis White and Jack Snyder. Next is the Billy and Joanne Hickman Mack Scholarship. William, or Billy Hickman, joined the firm in 1974 and was admitted as a partner in 1983 to what is now Dabbs, Hickman, Hill, and Cannon. He and his wife, Joanne, award this scholarship annually to a Mack student with a 3.4 GPA or higher. And that student should be from a rural area of Georgia and should be a first-generation college student. The winner of the Billy and Joanne Hickman Mack Scholarship is Kenneth Glover. Next is the Carrie, Ellen, and Louise Long Mack Scholarship. This candidate must have completed an undergraduate degree at Georgia Southern University and be in the traditional campus-based Mack program, with a preference given to a candidate who is a college student from rural Southeast Georgia. Recipients should have an interest in pursuing a career at a CPA firm. And the winner of the Carrie, Ellen, and Louise Long Mack Scholarship is Rhett Gay. Our next scholarship is the Greg Morgan Family Scholarship. In 2003, Greg and Ruth Morgan established the D. Greg Morgan Family Scholarship to honor rising junior or senior accounting majors who participate in extracurricular activities such as Beta Alpha Psi or other student and professional organizations, and are actively involved in community service projects. This year's Greg Morgan Family Scholarship goes to Alexis Davis.
Many of these scholarships that we just looked at are funded through endowments through the university, but many of our scholarships are supported by the great firms that recruit our students here at Georgia Southern. The Oprio Accounting Scholarship was created to help Georgia Southern University retain high-ability students and achieve its goal of national distinction. Oprio established a scholarship in 2008. 2 students are selected. One candidate must be a senior in the undergraduate accounting program who's been admitted to the master's program, and one candidate must be a junior in the undergraduate accounting program. This year's Oprio Scholarship recipients are Charles E. Kelly and Jessica Barksdale. The Whipflee Pkm Scholarship it was originally founded by Phil Moore in 2000. He's a graduate of Georgia Southern University and a partner of the regional firm Porter Ketel Moore, which is now Whipflee. It was established as an endowment to provide scholarships to junior accounting majors whose intent is to pursue a career in public accounting. This year's Whipflee Pkm scholarships go to Jacob Deese and Alexandra Sproul. Smith & Howard is a top CPA firm in Atlanta that has been deeply entrenched in Atlanta's business and civic community since their founding. They've been a longtime supporter of the School of Accountancy, and this is the second year for the Smith & Howard Accounting Scholarship. The recipients have over a 3.25 GPA and have expressed an interest in working in Atlanta. This year's recipients of the Smith & Howard Accounting Scholarships are Brenna Chin-A Young and Randall Talark. Nichols Colley and Associates, LLC, present annual scholarships to senior or junior accounting majors at Georgia Southern University. The scholarships are named after Farrell Nichols, a former managing partner of the firm. Recipients of this award are full-time students, Georgia residents, and academically rate in the top 10% of their class. This year's Farrell Nichols Memorial Scholarships go to Macy Coleman and Madison Garcia. Warren Averett has carried on the tradition of presenting the Ronald A. Lundstrom Accounting Scholarship in Forensic Accounting. Mr. Ronald A. Lundstrom, a longtime supporter of the School of Accountancy, established a scholarship in 2008 for a Mack student pursuing a concentration in forensic accounting. This year's recipient of the Warren Averett Forensic Accounting Scholarship is Sarah Adams.
Now to take a moment and recognize our advisory council members. These professionals contribute their time and expertise to help us make the School of Accountancy at Georgia Southern University the best that it can be. As you can see, we have representatives from public accounting, both firms small and large, private industry, and governmental agencies. We thank them for their commitment to Georgia Southern University.
Last year, we were made aware of an endowment on the Armstrong campus that in consolidation became part of Georgia Southern. That endowment was set up for accounting students, and Armstrong did not have accounting students. So the decision was made with this new endowment to bring in 3 freshmen. Last year was our inaugural year. And in addition to those 3 freshmen, we were able to bring an upper division student in to play mentor to those incoming freshmen. That inaugural class included Jacob Lifsey, who is the upperclassman, Alexander Sproul, Caitlin Carter, and not shown Simon Walker, or Simon Wilson, rather. The incoming freshmen for the class of 2021 will be Jason Berner, Sophia Hoffman, and Zaid Williford. This is a 4-year scholarship, and as long as they stay in the accounting as an accounting major and maintain their GPA, they get to continue through the scholarship for 4 full years.
There are a number of professional organizations that offer scholarship support to students. Some of those organizations that do so through local chapters, and others through state, regional, or national application processes. Here are a number of scholarships supported by professional organizations. First off, we have the Savannah chapter of the Georgia Society of CPAs, and we have their Academic Achievement Award. This recognizes accounting majors who have a minimum cumulative GPA of a 3.0 or higher and are a Georgia resident. This year's Savannah chapter Academic Achievement Award goes to Catherine McCann and Taylor Robbins. Now, we also have an Academic Achievement Award for the Coastal Georgia chapter of the Georgia Society of CPAs. The Coastal Georgia chapter annually awards scholarships to outstanding Georgia Southern University accounting students. The Coastal Georgia chapter encompasses Glenn and Camden counties in Southeast Georgia. Recipients are selected by the chapter's scholarship committee and must be accounting majors with a minimum cumulative GPA of 3.0 or better. This year's Coastal Georgia Chapter Academic Achievement Awards go to Bridget Wooden, Jordan Newman, and Jacob Lifsey. The next Academic Achievement Award is offered by the Heart of Georgia chapter of the Georgia Society of CPAs. The Heart of Georgia chapter of the Georgia Society of CPAs annually awards scholarships to outstanding Georgia Southern University accounting students. The Heart of Georgia chapter encompasses Appling, Bleckley, Dodge, Jeff Davis, Johnson, Lawrence, Montgomery, Pulaski, Telfair, Truetletton, Washington, Wheeler, and Wilkinson counties in the heart of Georgia. Recipients are selected by the chapter's scholarship committee and must be accounting majors with a minimum cumulative GPA of 3.0 or better. This year's Heart of Georgia Chapter Academic Achievement Award goes to Jacob Lifsey. Next, we have the Academic Excellence Award from the Educational Foundation of the Georgia Society of CPAs. The Georgia Society of CPAs Educational Foundation was formed in 1957 to aid and advance education and research relating to the study, teaching, and practice of accountancy and allied fields. The foundation's goals are accomplished through the sponsorship of programs and scholarships. The mission of the Educational Foundation of the Georgia Society of Certified Public Accountants is to encourage the best and the brightest individuals in Georgia to become certified public accountants. Each year, the Educational Foundation of the Georgia Society of CPAs presents its Academic Excellence Award to the senior accounting graduate with the highest overall academic average in a 4-year educational institution. This year's Educational Foundation Academic Excellence Award goes to, would you believe it, Jacob Lifsey. While we are recognizing the awards supported by the GSCPA Educational Foundation, we would like to recognize students who applied directly to the Educational Foundation scholarship programs. This year, our students were awarded over $17,000 from these scholarships. Jordan Newman and Taylor Robbins won GH and ILLP scholarships. Jacob Deese won the Robert Lang Accounting Scholarship. Jordan Robbins won the Collins Moody and Company PC Scholarship. And Rhett Gay won the Bennett Thrasher PC Scholarship. The following students won Educational Foundation Accounting Scholarships as well: Jacob Lifsey, Kenneth Glover, and Bridget Wooden. Next, we have the Academic Distinction Award from the Savannah chapter of the Institute of Management Accountants. The Savannah IMA chapter sponsors a student chapter at Georgia Southern and presents a scholarship each year to a student who has completed a minimum of 30 semester hours and has a minimum cumulative GPA of 3.0. This year's IMA Academic Distinction Award goes to Dawn Fitzpatrick. The Coastal Georgia chapter of the Institute of Internal Auditors offers our next scholarship. The Coastal Georgia chapter of the Institute of Internal Auditors membership includes auditors from southeastern Georgia and southern South Carolina. Members work for federal and local governments as well as in healthcare, transportation, education, finance, and construction. This scholarship is awarded based on the following selection criteria. The candidate must be an accounting major, preferably with a desire to work in internal audit. The candidate must have a minimum overall GPA of a 3.0, and the candidate should be active in Georgia Southern University Accounting Association student organization. This year's Institute of Internal Auditor Scholarship winners are Gabrielle Graham and Shanika Powell. The Federation of Schools of Accountancy Award is our next award, and it's given to recognize the top student enrolled in the Georgia Southern Masters of Accountancy program. The FSA is the organization of accredited graduate programs in accounting, and its mission is to promote and support high-quality accredited graduate accounting programs in the United States and abroad. And the winner of the FSA scholarship is Gabrielle Beasley. The Savannah CFO Council Scholarship is our next scholarship, and while this has not yet been determined, several of our students are in the running for this scholarship. The CFO Council of Savannah was founded in 2004 by Roy Austin and David Harper. This is the second year that the Savannah CFO Council is presenting academic scholarship awards to 2 Southern Georgia Southern University students who have completed 60 hours of coursework with a minimum 3.0 GPA and have participated in extracurricular activities. And as I said, as soon as we know who the winners of this awards are, we will be announcing them.
Let's move to some scholarships from individuals who support our students through their contributions. Sharon Jester Ponder established her scholarship in January of 2015. This fund will be used to provide scholarships for juniors or seniors majoring in accounting, with preference given to minority female students. This year's Sharon Jester Ponder Accounting Scholarship goes to Tia Graham. The Paul Lagrone Scholarship Program was established in 1983 by the former business dean, Dr. Paul G. Lagrone, to recognize future leaders of the accounting profession. This year's Paul G. Lagrone scholarships go to Mila Hartig and Thomas Wren. Robert M. Eidson and his wife Holly established a scholarship which provides financial support and mentoring for a first-generation college student looking to join a local or regional accounting firm. The winner of the Eidson Family Scholarship is Jordan Robbins. Established by Mike Lambreth, the Mike Lambreth Family Scholarship is presented to a student that has shown a strong work ethic and a commitment to their education and leadership. We're pleased to announce this year's scholarship winner is Haley Jarman. The William Bill Herring Scholarship was originally established as an MBA scholarship, but was changed in 2020 to support our Master of Accounting students. This scholarship goes to a high-achieving accounting student in the Mack program, and this year's recipient of the William T. Herring Mack Scholarship is Sunny Friend. Matt Dempsey graduated with his Master of Accounting degree from Georgia Southern in 2012. He contacted us a couple years ago to start an accounting scholarship in his family's name. His wife Jennifer is an educator, and his mother and grandmother always placed great importance on education. The scholarship is presented to a first-generation college student from South Georgia who is preferably a person of color. The Dempsey Family Scholarship is awarded to Valencia Rayford.
Now, there are so many great firms that support our program, making that long trip down I-16, or this year, logging onto Zoom, to speak to student organizations and recruit students. Here are some additional firm scholarships. HLB Gross Collins is an Atlanta-based firm, full-service certified public accounting and consulting firm that has been providing excellence in client service for 50 years. This is the second year that HLB Gross Collins has sponsored a scholarship at Georgia Southern University. The recipient of the HLB Gross Collins Scholarship is Molly Silva. Holland and Henry was formed in 1993. Mr. J. Richard Henry established this scholarship in 2007 to be presented to a full-time student enrolled in the accounting program at Georgia Southern University. The recipient must be a graduate of a Georgia high school, have at least a 3.0 accounting GPA, and have an interest in pursuing a career in a CPA firm in Savannah or the surrounding area. This year's Holland, Henry, and Bromley Scholarship goes to Noah McDonald.
No, he's not Gus, but
Picture not shown.
there you go.
Malden and Jenkins is a regional accounting firm. This award is presented to students in the Georgia Southern University accounting program who academically rate in the top 10% of their class. This year's Malden and Jenkins scholarships go to Bridget Wooden and Stephen Curry. In 2006, Draffin and Tucker established the Draffin and Tucker LLP School of Accountancy Scholarship for outstanding students in the accounting program. The recipients of this scholarship have a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or better. This year's Draffin and Tucker Scholarship goes to Kareem Garby.
We want to take a moment to recognize and thank our outstanding faculty for their hard work in establishing and maintaining the quality of our accounting program. This last year was a huge challenge for all of us, not just on campus, but you as well. Our faculty worked together to find different ways to interact and engage with students to make this year as effective as possible. There have definitely been some bumps in the road, but they have done a fantastic job. I want to highlight some changes in our faculty this year. As Dr. Harder mentioned earlier, we lost Tim Pearson to COVID last summer. That obviously left a big hole in our faculty. It was a tough loss, and in his stead, Chuck Harder has stepped into the role of interim director of the School of Accountancy. The faculty greatly appreciate his sacrifice and his service to the School of Accountancy as he seamlessly stepped into that role during a very difficult time. We had two other faculty members that moved on from the School of Accountancy during the 2020-2021 academic year. Dr. Britt McKay, there she is, accepted a position as Associate Dean in the Parker College of Business last summer. So she has stepped into that role. She's still around the building, just down the hall, but it did add to our shorthanded status. With Dr. McKay moving on, Dr. Stephanie Hairston stepped in as the coordinator of graduate accounting programs. So she's handling everything from admissions to graduation for our Mack and WebMack students. In the midst of COVID in the fall, Dr. Bob Jackson went on unpaid leave and during the fall semester filed his paperwork and officially retired at the end of the fall semester. Yes, his hair is that long. We're going to miss the character that was Bob, but he is enjoying his retirement, traveling to see his grandkids and family. In the fall of 2020, Stephanie Hairston and Brian Dowis, officially, having been awarded tenure in the spring, are now tenured faculty members. Congratulations. During this year, Justin Evans was granted tenure. That will be official for the fall semester. And we look forward to adding Adam Dupont from Virginia Tech University. He'll be coming on faculty in the fall.
So we are going to move on now to the Beta Alpha Psi scholarships. So our first Beta Alpha Psi scholarship is the Ori James Scholarship. And this was established in 1993 to recognize and assist outstanding students participating in Beta Alpha Psi and to honor Dr. James upon his retirement from the Department of Accounting at Georgia Southern University. Scholarships for superior accounting students and general support for operations of Beta Alpha Psi. The award winners for the Ori James scholarships are Dakem Hodge and Christian Tinsley. While it doesn't happen every year, occasionally one of our students gets a shot at a substantial scholarship from the PCAOB. The Sarbanes-Oxley Act of 2002 requires that monetary penalties imposed by the PCAOB in its disciplinary proceedings be used to fund a merit scholarship program. Each participating educational institution nominates a scholarship recipient from students enrolled in its accounting degree programs. This is a $10,000 scholarship. The winner of the PCAOB scholarship is Jordan Newman.
That's the big one. All right. We have a lot of student organizations that have been active many of them via Zoom, obviously this last year, but Beta Alpha Psi, our student chapter of the ACFE, the National Association of Black Accountants student chapter, and the Accounting Association. Obviously, with limitations on campus, we had access to more people via Zoom, but we would prefer to have those opportunities to network live, and we look forward to doing that again in the fall, even if we can't shake hands legally. The VITA program continued this year, and we have a large number of participants up here. We've got faculty coordinators and quality reviewers that stepped up, students at both the undergraduate and graduate level as well. With COVID concerns, the service was modified to utilize a drop-off and pickup format for tax information. The students worked in teams of 2, and they processed 120 tax returns during the tax season. So great job to them.
So, as we are about to close here, thank you to our supporters, and thank you to Mark Donato for your help in with this event and creating our ability to do this. Congratulations to our winners, and let's recognize our graduates for both the bachelor's and the master's program. Thank you for watching, and good night.
Take care. Be safe.
Consider this a appropriate subsequent event disclosure, if you will. After the recording of our original awards show, the Savannah CFO Council announced their winner for the 2021 Savannah CFO Council Scholarship, and that is Sunny Frund. So congratulations, Sunny. In addition to that, we received news that one of our students was awarded one of the Richie Jennings Memorial Scholarship Awards. That is a scholarship program created by the Association for Certified Fraud Examiners to support outstanding students that display academic achievement in accounting, finance, business administration, or criminal justice, and want to pursue a career in fraud examination. Tanisha Dunn was one of 24 students that was awarded a scholarship through this program. So congratulations, Tanisha. The total for all the scholarships recognized throughout the awards show, which I don't think we announced earlier, $90,000. So congratulations, students. And thank you to our supporters for all your support as you help our students to make college a little more affordable and hopefully keep them on their pathway to careers in accounting.